Hello Caribbean, welcome once more to Food for Thought and Ready Set Cook. Today we're keeping it fresh and natural as usual, nice and pungent, and it's very tart-y because it's green mangoes, it's not ripe, so it's very almost acidic like a lime. And then we have a little bit of soursop, which I've decided to just pour into there to create a nice soursop and green mango slushy. A nice Sunday afternoon drink. You could throw in a little alcohol if you feel like. We don't particularly push the use of alcohol, but hey, if you want to add a little bit to it to give it a little oomph for you, need a little spirit in your spirit, feel free and tweak it as much as you want. So in goes our soursop, in goes our green mango. Let's get all in there. Let's get all the starch in there, so all the flavor gets in there. And we're gonna add some ice to create our slushy. And some sugar syrup to compensate for that ice. It's going to turn into water. And we blend. Okay, I think we're just about done. We got a nice, interesting, mild lime green, more on the whitish pastel color. And we're gonna see what that tastes like. Oh, this is heaven. This tastes almost angelic. You could taste the soursop just back there in the back of your palate. The acidity of the green mango and its flavor is very apparent. Awesome drink. You must give it a shot, Caribbean. A little soursop and green mango juice. Give it a shot. Let's get all our vitamins and our amino acids and all our, nutrients in there. Okay, guys? God put them on earth for us. He put them in the Caribbean, especially for us. Let's use it. Okay? Forget about all the imported stuff. Forget about all the, fabricated stuff. Let's go all local. Give it a shot. You'll never regret. Hello Caribbean people, how you doing? You catching me right in action? I don't want to waste time today, so I've gone ahead of the game. I've cut the skin off my pumpkin this time, but I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to throw it in my soups or whatever, so don't think I'm wasting it. I just want to make some nice pumpkin cubes before the skin, just for our particular dish today, okay? So we're doing some pumpkin cubes. Christophine also, which we're going to do some cubes. Okay, let's go this way. Let's get the heart out. All right. Now we're going to steam these as opposed to roasting them. So we're going to get a little salt in there. And we're going to give them a nice thyme flavor. So I'm going to put two nice big pieces of thyme in there and just rough chop it and get it in there. So our pumpkins are steaming, boiling, whatever you want to call it. Okay, now we got those little bad boys here. These are potato yams. And this one is sort of peeling back and you can see it almost looks like a yam there. It's a cross between a yam and a potato. And the trick with it is that you don't boil them, you don't peel them and boil them, because what tends to happen is that the meat just keeps cooking on the outside and it just keeps cooking and dissolving, and when it's completely boiled you just have a little piece of potato yam in there, and all the rest is all incorporated into the water. If you want to boil them down to make a soup, then I guess you can do that all the way and get the right amount of water, so you have it all in the water and you create that nice vichyssoise if you want. So you boil them with the skin and then you peel them and you get maximum, product out of it. Today I'm going to peel them ahead of time and I'm going to roast them because I've never tried them like that. You know how much Chef Robbie loves roasted potatoes, my favorite thing. So here goes. I'm going to peel those potato yams, and now we're going to slice those bad boys up to get them on the grill. So in frying pan they go, slightly coated with some oil so they get roasted nicely. And there you go. Okay, so we're going to let these roast. I'm going to crank up the fire a bit. We're going to give them a little salt and pepper. All this is going on, we're going to get some spinach going. And this is the hybrid spinach. The stems are nice and soft and edible. So we're going to saute some spinach with a little garlic and salt, keep it very natural. Pan it goes. This is going to wilt down to almost nothing. So don't think it's very much. You're going to see it for yourself when it gets into the plate. Get a little salt in there, a little cinnamon. It's always nice in there. Some garlic always goes well in spinach. There you go. We have more of a garlic water there. I'd almost run out of garlic, so I had to stretch it. So butter for flavor, and some onions, and a little celery. We turn these. Lovely color. We're going to lower our fire now so that the other side cooks through nicely and we have all this nice roasted flavor on the outside. Okay, so we got our pumpkin going, our Christophine, our spinach is about to saute. Now, we're going to get some red into our spinach. Towards the end, we're going to throw in our little bit of tomatoes. And we have our piece of marlin here. And that's going to just pan sear quickly. All right, guys, we're doing a nice medley of food today. Unlike some other times when we just prepare something quickly, we cook in some vegetables and some potato yam, and it's all about the yam potato today because it's something new and I wanted to show you guys. You can just boil it or you can roast it like I'm doing, pan sear it, whatever you feel like. This is probably going to take less than 15 seconds to cook, approximately I would say 2.5 minutes or so max. We just let it pan sear on one side nicely, let it take some nice color and roast on one side, and then we flip it over and it's pretty much cooked already because it's so thin. We just want basically you're cooking it almost completely on the first side, get all the color, all the caramelizing, and then you flip over and you let that cook for about 30 to 40 seconds and you plate. Nice piece of marlin pan seared. Turn the fire off. Let's get our slotted spoon. We get some pumpkin and some Christophine. And now our lovely spinach. Couple little pockets of spinach. A little more spinach. Got some tomatoes in there for color. A little pocket of spinach again. Serve that with a nice salad and we're good to go. We don't need anything on this fish. It's nice and seasoned and flavorful. It's juicy, it's thin. If you want to throw a little garlic butter on that, it's up to you. Or maybe a little Creole sauce and you're good to go. Yep. Nice wedge of lime, some lime and garlic. Put that right there. Caribbean, this is a wonderful meal. This is all the thing I like eating at home in the evening or maybe on a Sunday afternoon with the wife. Something, different, something healthy, something tasty. That's